welcome. How is everyone? How was your holidays? Did y'all have a good holiday and everybody staying safe? Everybody staying safe and well? Can you hear me okay? Hello, Deluxe. How are you? Good. I'm good. I am good. So tonight I'm going to be using, I guess y'all were used to it by now. Deck 1 is Talking to Heaven. For some reason I can't, it doesn't want to show it. There it is. Talking to Heaven is Deck 1. Deck 2 is the Spirit Message. So if you'd like to have a reading, Deck 1 is Talking, and Deck 2 is Spirit Message. Yeah, Catherine, actually, I do have you down. I've got Goddess Love. I wrote your name down. Brittany, Tana, Catherine, and Deluxe. Those are the names that I have so far. Just comment, Catherine, you want Deck 1? Okay. Brittany, what deck would you like? Deck 2? I see, Deck 2. And Tana, I figured I would ask the pendulum for you, for your question. Hi, Greta. Deck 1 is Talking. Deck 2, Hi Goddess, how are you? Is Spirit Message. Deck 1's Talking. Deck 2 is Spirit Message. Or I could do a pendulum question. Tanya, do you want a pendulum question? Oh, I'm sorry. Did it get fixed? Goddess, did the lag get fixed? Hi, Bella. Hi, John. How are you? Yes, Greta, I got you down for a reading. Remember, Deck 1 is, hi, John. You doing okay? Talking to Heaven is Deck 1. Deck 2 is the Spirit. So please put down Deck 1. And Goddess, I will do your deck, your card. Okay, Goddess, let's see, you wanted Deck 2, which is the Spirit Message. Yes, John, I actually have you down. If you would, put down Deck 1 or Deck 2. And do remember that you can always check us out on Psychic Truth. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps us to determine whether or not we want to do any more lives. And you could find out all about our different psychics that we have there and what each of us has to offer. My ID number is 8752. So if you'd like to book a reading for a more extensive reading with me, you could go to the Psychic Truth live site, and by all means you could check the other psychics out and book a live reading, book a reading, a more extensive reading. So Goddess, let's see. Your card is the love card, and when I see this particular card has got a lot of things that has gone on, that's going on around you, that you've been going through, that it's like you're trying to find your way back to something, like you're trying to get back to something that you've lost, that whether or not it is a craft or a job or whatever it is, but there's something that you're wanting to get back to. The card reads, love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as wealthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So there is some things that you may be questioning whether or not you think that you're worthy of it, or maybe there is a little bit of a problem in an existing relationship that you're in. But you are worthy of it. Don't let anybody tell you you're not, because you are. Anyone that tells you that, they're doing it because of their own insecurities, not yours. If they tell you that you can't be loved or no one will ever love you like they do, then that's their insecurities, not yours. So don't let them bring you down like that. Okay? Don't let them, Goddess, don't let them, yeah. Don't let them bring you down, because you are worthy of compassion and care. And sometimes people, and it seems like to me, that is something that would cause that disheartening that I was picking up on, is that the family members are, So don't let them bring you down to their level. Don't let them do it, because they will try, and they will try to put this off on being your fault, blaming you, and play the blame game. So don't let them do that to you, because it's not on you. Like I said, it's most of the time when someone does something like that, then it is because of them doing something. They want to take the focus off of themselves and wants to put it on somebody else. Yeah. So, just don't let them play the blame game. Just don't do it. Because they will, because they want to take, they're into something, they're doing something, and they don't want you to know it. So that by putting all this negativity out there, they're thinking, hi, Allison, nice for you to be here. Thank you for joining me. So don't let them dishearten you like that. Brittany, Brittany, are you here? And you wanted deck 2 as well, right? Yes, I do. I do have you. Oh, believe you me, Goddess, it will come to the surface. Give it time. Give it time. It will. You won't have to say a word. It'll be shown. You're welcome. You are so welcome. All right, Brittany, let's get your card. I've got get as many as I can get in. We have an hour shot, you know, an hour show. So I'll get in as many as I can while I'm on. And if not, then hopefully everything goes all right. I will see y'all again next week. Vulnerability. Okay, Brittany, apparently you've gone through some issues, some really, really hard times, and people around you, there could be someone around you that is taking full advantage of it. They know that you're vulnerable because you've been hurt, and so therefore they're taking advantage of you. And so if you look around, they will make themselves, they will manifest it to you. Who's doing it? Allison, you're number 8, and I'm on the number 2. So I've just started. So I'll probably be able to get to you. And John, did you tell me what deck? Did I miss it? John, did you tell me what deck you would like? Yeah, got you, F. Finale Rouge. I don't know exactly how to say this. I'll just call you FX if that's all right, because it's really weird. Be sure that you put down whether you want deck 1, talking from heaven, or deck 2, spirit message. John, did you tell me? Yes. Did you tell me what deck you would deck 2? I see that. Okay. Number 2. Okay, Brittany, and the card reads vulnerability. It is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where discussions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So I was picking up on the negativity that someone is taking advantage of you. They're using you and taking advantage of you because you've been through so much and you've been hurt. So be careful. Be careful and look around and pay attention to those that are around you, so that you could see who it is that is taking advantage of you. And also be careful about, I hate to use the term two-faced, but there could be someone that is being your friend in front of you, but talking bad about you behind your back. So be careful. Be careful about that, because I'm really picking up a very distinct feeling that someone may be doing that to you. So, Brittany, I hope that helps you, and I hope that you take a little bit of caution from that. Okay? And I want to say this is Tanya, Taina, Luke. Tanya Luke. Tanya Luke. Hi, and you wanted I was going to ask you going to ask the pendulum for you, okay? So the one I picked for you is the clear quartz. So will she have a relationship? relationship this year. So you have a relationship this year. The pendulum is swinging very, very strong, yes. So with that being said, I really, truly feel like that maybe get out of your safe comfort zone. And if there is a particular person that you're interested in, by all means, get out of your safe zone and maybe ask them out for coffee. If that's not something normally that you would do, then try it. It could be lead to something else. Okay. It could be a co-worker or someone like that you may have a little bit of an interest in. So step out your comfort zone and kind of ask them to go get coffee, or just, if it's tea that you like, then maybe ask them to go get a glass of tea with you, or a cup of tea, whichever one that it is that you would like. But step out of your comfort zone and allow it to do what it needs to do. And like I said, the pendulum said yes. Like I said, I really feel like that you may have already met someone that you may be interested in. So step out of your comfort zone and check it out. Take the first step. Good luck with that. I hope that the pendulum is correct for you. Catherine, are you here? Catherine, you wanted deck 1. You wanted to hear from your loved ones from okay, you wanted deck 1, which is the spirit talking to the heavens. Let's see. Okay, apparently someone that you love has passed, and that there was a lot of things that you're beating yourself up with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas can really, really wreak havoc on you, make things really, really hard on you. Your loved one wants you to know that it is not your fault. Do not blame yourself. The thing is that a lot of the times when things happen, whether or not they were a tragic death or whether or not it was something that you was expecting, but it still was a hurt, and it still caught you off guard. With that being said, a lot of the times we think that we should have done more, or could have done more, or maybe we wasn't even there. The thing about it is if you weren't there when the passing of your loved one was there, then it was because you weren't meant to be there. And maybe that's hard to swallow, but sometimes we really can't take it. So with that being said, just know that it's not your fault. They want you to know, your loved one is wanting you to know that it's not your fault. You couldn't have changed it, whether or not it was a tragic death or something. It wasn't your fault. Nothing you could have done could have stopped it if it's meant to be. Your guardian angels, everybody has one. And if it weren't meant for them to go when they did, then the guardian angel could have stepped in. That is the only time that your guardian angel, and we all have one. You've heard of people say that your guardian angel saved you from this or that. They did, because it wasn't meant for them. It wasn't their time to die. So the guardian angel intervened. And they can't If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So don't beat yourself up. Your spirit, they don't want you to beat yourself up. Okay. So I hope that that helps. And I'm looking for deluxe. And you I didn't see where you wanted a deck or what number you wanted, what deck. And I seen someone else that I did. Wendy, I'll put you down. I need to know whether or not, nice to meet you, Wendy. If you would like a reading and if you would like to use deck 1 for talking to heaven, or deck 2 for spirit message. Okay. So I'm looking for deluxe. Are you still here? And if they're not, then Greta, are you still here, babe? You still here, Greta? Greta, are you still here? Okay. John, are you here? Deck 1, okay. John, you wanted deck 2. Are you here? You wanted the spirit deck, okay? So let me shuffle it a couple of times. Okay, there's a lot of things that you've done in your life that there's been a lot of accomplishments. You've accomplished a lot. There's been a lot that you've overcame. There's been a lot that your card is be proud. So when I see this card, it's showing that you have a lot of reason to be proud. Don't think about the things that you didn't accomplish. Think about all the things that you did accomplish. And there was quite a few things. So be proud of what you've accomplished. Don't dwell too much on the things that you didn't. Take it as it comes. And don't beat yourself up over it, over the things that you didn't get to do. Think about it and do the things that you can. And take it one step, one day, one step, and be proud of what you've accomplished. And you know, if you don't think you've come very far, think of where you were and apply it to where you're at now. So think about where you're at now. Think about where you were and where you're at now. Okay, and would you want to go through all that crap over again, or are you wanting to be glad you're where you're at? Okay, Kyra, welcome. So don't dwell on the things that you haven't got done. Think of how far you've come. Okay. Think of how very far you've come, and you've got a lot of reason to be proud. You are so welcome, John. You are so welcome. Alicia, Allison, I think it's Allison. Allison, you wanted deck number 2 as well. Allison, are you here, baby? Okay. 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 Let's see. Okay. Apparently, there's been a lot of help that you've needed along the way. That and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to be a receiver. It is a hard thing whenever you're on the receiving end, but it is even a greater thing to give back. And even though you may have been on the receiving end before, there's someone that may be coming along into your life that may very well be someone that you can help. And just remember that feeling that that you get whenever you are a giver, and that feeling that you get. That's the same feeling that the one that was given to you had. So you don't want to deprive someone of that great feeling that you had and that sense of giving to someone. So your card was the give back card. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people, spirits, as it is highly likely that someone really needs it today. So see, even though you may have had to have it in the past, it may be your time to give them back. Yes, yes, it is. It is a lot harder to be on the receiving end. It's such a greater feeling. But just remember that feeling that you get when you give. And when you give, and let that other person feel that great feeling, because it is a great feeling. Okay, it is a great feeling to be able to. No, neither do I. Neither do I. I have brought many people that didn't have a place to stay. They didn't have food, but you didn't leave my house hungry, and you always had a warm place to come to. And that is who I am. That's a part of who I am. But I have also had to be on the receiving end. I certainly have. I have also been on the receiving end of that. So I do know. And FX, are you here? FX, I got Wendy after FX because I don't know. Please make your choices between FX deck 1 or deck 2. Wendy, if FX is not here, then you wanted deck 1, which is talking to heaven. And so, and Kara, if you will, if you could put down deck 2, I see that, deck 2. Yes. I don't see FX, and I don't have any new. So this card is for Wendy. Yes. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming, watching my live show, and look for me again. Hopefully, if everything goes all right, I'll be back next Wednesday. And Lexus, welcome. Welcome. Lex, if you would like to have a card, please choose between the two decks. I have deck 1. Yes, I got you down. And Wendy, your loved one is, did your loved one have a lot of pain? Because they're wanting you to know that they're healthy now, they're happy, they're pain-free. They're wanting you to know that they are free, that these chains that bound them here on this earth through the pain and the anguish that they may have went through during their time of suffering, during the transition between this world and the next. They're wanting you to know that they're happy and they're healthy. They're no longer in any pain. And also, I'm getting the feeling that they were greeted. This person was greeted. It was someone that you may have been really, really close to, that they want you to know that they were met from the loved ones that had gone on before them. So they didn't, I don't know if y'all see the cards, but I absolutely love these cards because it shows the steps going into heaven. And when I see that, I think of someone waiting on us. And I would hope and pray, at least that's what I believe and what we were taught to believe, that our loved ones will be there waiting. But they want you to know that they're happy and they're free from pain and that someone was there to greet them. So I hope that that brings just a little bit of peace. I know in our times, in our darkest times, it does help to know that they weren't alone. They were greeted, and that they are free. You are so welcome, Wendy. And Kyra, you wanted deck 2, which is Spirit Message deck. You know what? I have not did a YouTube reading, Tanya. However, I was with another group that did lives. So you might run across one. I'm not sure. I don't particularly think that we broadcast on YouTube, though, for Psychic Truth. You might run across one from another site that I had been on before. But I'm not really sure about... I don't think that Psychic Truth may be, but I don't recall. Carmel, if you could... okay, this is for Kyra and choices. Apparently you're at a crossroads and that there's choices that you are... okay, the answer to your YouTube question is in the chat box now. So we are live streaming on the YouTube channel. Thank you for answering that for me. Kyra, doors are opening. There is there's choice that you may have to make. And when I see the choice cards and the door opening, just keep in mind that to weigh your options, write them down, put the pros and cons of your choices, and go through them. Go through your choices, and write down, will it benefit me this way? Will this benefit me? Will this pay this amount more, or will this pay this amount more? Will this get me to the goals that I am hoping to reach? So ask yourself these questions and do the choice Do I choose to do this or do I not? And know that there is doors opening for you. There is doors opening, but to weigh your choices out and what best for you. If you choose a job that you're not going to be happy in, then that's not the right choice for you. So that's why I say weigh them truth, weigh them, and ask yourself, is this where it's going to help me get? Am I going to like this job? Is this what's going to help me to get to the goals that I hope to achieve? And if it's not, if your answer is no, then that's not the decision. And go with your gut. Go with your gut feeling, because it's not going to stir you wrong. That twinge inside of you that's telling you not to do it one way, then listen to it. It's usually right. Okay? So, Kyra, I hope that helps. And Lexi, are you still here, babe? Are you still here? And I'm sorry if I call you babe. That's just a habit. That's in Southern drawl. Everybody's babe, honey, or sugar. So so I hope I don't offend anyone. Okay, and you go into deck 1, which is the Talking to Heaven. So I will give you a couple of shuffles, and yeah, I know that's me. I call you honey or babe or something. So yeah, I know, right? So I don't mean to offend anybody if I call you honey or sugar or babe, or you here, sweetie. I've got my soon-to-be granddaughter that I call my sweetie pie. This card is, did your loved one, Lex, did you have a loved one that when you were growing up or you was young, that would give you a good night kiss, that always came in and maybe tucked you in, read you a story, or give you a good night kiss? This particular person, I'm feeling like that it may have been your mother, your grandmother, or someone like that would actually come in and maybe read you a story and would always give you a kiss. I always give mine butterfly kisses, or we did dolphin kisses, we did fish kisses. Oh, we had so many kisses. And your loved ones wanting you to know, excuse me, that apparently they would always come in and give you a good night kiss. So somehow I'm thinking that maybe I'm picking up a gentleman figure, like maybe that it was your granddad, not so much your grandmother. Your grandmother may have been the one that would tell you stories and read books to you and all, but I get the feeling that maybe you were close to your granddad. It could even be someone that they may have wished that they had, but that's not what I'm picking up. I'm actually picking up that maybe, just maybe, that someone that you were close to would give you kisses, give you night kisses. Can you tell me whether or not, Lexi, whether or not that, excuse me, resonates with you? Day, Okay. Would you choose Moon Star? I see you there. Okay, Moon Star. Yes, Moon Star. Please choose between deck 1 or deck 2, Talking to Heaven, or the Spirit Message. Okay, Talking to Heaven or the Spirit Message. Okay, and Day Day, did you want a one, please? Okay. Okay, Day Day, you're wanting to know, trying to move on. I'm currently dating, but an ex is on my mind. What will happen? Hi, Emma. Welcome, Emma. I am Lady Bella Donna, and I will be glad to choose a card for you. But if you would, please state in the comments whether or not you would like deck 1, which is Talking from Heaven, or deck 2, which is the Spirit Message. Okay? So deck 1, Talking from Heaven. Deck 2 is Spirit Message. Hi, Angel. Please listen. I'm reading from 2 decks. Deck 1, Talking from Heaven, or deck 2, the Spirit deck. So, Emma, you want deck 1. Hi, Princess. Deck 2. Okay. All right, Day Day, let's do your deck 2, okay? Which is a message from the spirits. And then Moonstar, you're next with deck 1. Emma, I got you down as deck 1. Angel, you wanted deck 2. And I'm not sure how to. Olga, you wanted deck 2. I will try to get to you. I will try. That's okay, Tierra. I appreciate you telling me that, because sometimes I butcher names and I don't mean to. I really, really don't mean to butcher your name. So if I did, I apologize. It looks like Primp. I just. Can you look? Didn't I do a pendulum question on you, please? Didn't I? I believe I did a pendulum question for you, didn't I? Okay, Day Day, let's see. Hope. You got the hope card, and when I see the hope card, that means you haven't given up. No matter how hard things have been, no matter how hard, how many things you've gone through, you've never given up faith, and you've never given up your hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. And in doing so, look for the different signs that your loved ones are showing you that they're around you, because they are showing you signs. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. They know this. They see you. They see your struggles. They see your heartache. They see your tears. Talk to your loved ones like they're still here. They do hear you, and look for the signs. It could be in the form of a smell. If I smell coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's from my mother. She's wanting to have a cup of coffee with me. If I smell it at 6 o'clock in the morning, then it's Daddy. So you could smell something. You could it could be a shadow that, just for a fleeting second, you might feel a tap. My mother used to, when I first got married and moved away from home, I would feel her come and put her hands on my shoulder. And she wasn't in the spirit world. But I knew that she had come to visit me, to check on me. So I knew that she was there. So look for the different signs. It could be a bird outside your window. It could be picking up a penny. Just look for the different signs that they're letting you know that they're still here for you. So I hope that, Day, that helps. Okay. Moonstar, you wanted deck 2 also. Nope, I'm sorry. Moonstar, you wanted deck 1. I'm sorry. Moonstar, are you still here? Emma, I do have you down. Wanting the spirit message. Okay, that is deck 2. Okay, I'll take deck 1 off and put deck 2. Okay, Moonstar, are you still with me? Okay, I'll wait, and I will do Emma. I don't see Moonstar. So Emma, let's get yours, okay? So, hello, Hope. All right, Emma, let's see what the spirit message for you. Listen, your card is, girlfriend, there has been a lot of things going on in your mind. And sometimes when you go to bed at night, it's like your mind will not shut off. Believe you me, I know exactly what that's like. There's a lot of wheels are turning. There's a lot of, it's like a lot of things are spiraling. Your card is the listen card. And when I see this, there is so many things that is, see, the mind is such a tricky thing. If you lay in that bed, okay, 2 hours and you still ain't gone to sleep and you still ain't got that wheel to quit turning and spinning or that video to quit playing, then get up, get a book, sit in the living room, sit by a chair, sit with a book, watch a movie or whatever. It's not going to do you any good to lay there. Sleep's not going to come if there's so many things. And I tell a lot of people that have a lot of things that's going on, take the time to write down these thoughts. Take the time to write these thoughts down. And as they come to you, write them down. Okay, write it down and leave it. Don't worry about it anymore, okay? Don't worry about it anymore. And leave it. And then when something else comes up that you're worried about, and remember that worrying is not going to change it. It's not going to change it. If you beat yourself up over something that maybe you should have did different or you should have known better, don't. You did the best thing you could at the time. You made the best decision you could make at the time. So don't beat yourself up over it. If it blew up in your face, it's not how we take a fall, but how we pick ourselves up. So pick yourself up and move on from it, okay? And your card is the listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Apparently by that someone is really wanting to tell you or to share with you, but you're not wanting to hear it. You're not wanting to listen to it because maybe you've been down that road before, but at least give them the opportunity to express it to you. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words or the words. So even though take the time to listen, that sweet small voice in the back of your head that's telling you to listen or to not do something, then listen to it and write down those troubling things that are troubling you. Write them down. Put them on the notepad. This is just for your eyes. This is just for you. You don't have to show anybody or tell anybody you're doing this. And go back to it and write down the next thing, okay? And then when you get that page, as you write it down, you should start feeling just a little release because it's releasing it. It's putting it down. Whether or not when you first start this, whether you feel it right away, it will come. Trust me, it will come. And then whenever you get all of this that's troubling you written down, then go back to it. Then go back to it and read the first thing. And if it's somebody that you need to forgive, then forgive them. Don't forgive them for them. Forgive them for yourself. We don't forgive people for them. We forgive them for ourselves. So if it's somebody you need to forgive, if it's something that you did, you can't change it, you can't undo it, let it go, okay? Let it go. And go down that list and check them off as you bring them up, accept them, deal with them, check them off, okay? And then when you get this done and you get to the end of this list, I want you to take it outside. I want you to tear it out of that paper, that notebook, take it outside and face north. I don't know why I'm telling you to do this. It's just what come up to me one time when I was doing a reading. And I have found that it has brought a lot of peace to a lot of folks. But face north and burn it. You're putting it back. You're putting it back. And you don't have to worry about it anymore. And then go to bed. You've accepted it, you've realized it, and you've already accepted all those things you can't change. So now is the time to let it all go. Okay. I've got one moonstone. I've got, you wanted deck 1. And so I will pull that one, and I believe that that would be, if I didn't make it to get to you, then, Emma, I think that was for you, or I believe that was for Emma, because Moonstone, you weren't here, so I moved on. So Emma, I believe that's yours. In Moonstone, I'll draw your card. You wanted deck 1, which is Talking from Heaven. Okay, so Moonstar. I don't know why I want to call you Moonstone, but it's Moonstar. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Deck 1, Moonstar. Okay. Your loved one is wanting you to know that even though it appears that they're 1,000 miles away in heaven, okay, even though it may feel like that. Thank you, Hope Sky. I appreciate that. They're wanting you to know that as a soul, I can be in several places at once. You're welcome, Emma. And so when I see this, that to me is letting you know that even though you may feel like that they're 1,000 miles away, they're not. And all you have to do is think about them. Think about them, and they're right there beside you. So think of them often, and they'll be right there beside you often. Just know that even though they may feel like they're 1,000 miles away, in a blink of a thought, just one blink of a thought, they'll be where you're at. Okay? Look for their signs. Close your eyes, think on them, and feel them. Feel their presence. Feel and remember what it was like when they put their arms around you and they hugged you. Remember these feelings, because they will come back to you. You will know these feelings, and you will feel them, and you will feel their presence, and you will know that they are beside you. So just close your eyes and think on them. They're not that far away. You know, life and death is only a breath away. Life is a breath away. From life and death, it's only a breath away. Okay? So that, my love, is what they would like for you to know. It appears that our hour is up, and for those that I did not get to, Hope and Angel, and Hope Sky, I am so sorry that I don't know where you premise. I know you was up there before. Catch me if I missed you. I am so sorry if I missed you tonight. Please catch me again at 10 o'clock p.m. on standard Central Time. I'm in Central Time, so I don't know what time that would be for you, but it's 10 o'clock for me. Catch me next Wednesday, unless something should come up. I don't foresee any problems as long as I have a help. And I want to thank you, Camille, for helping me out tonight. Come early. And usually I check the comments before the commercial or whatever you call it, the countdown is. So I've already started writing you guys down before I actually start talking to you. So come early, and I will see you all then. Godspeed, stay safe. Don't be crazy. Use your mask, wash your hands, do all these things. I've kind of dodged a bullet a couple of times from being around people that has had this, and by the grace of God, I didn't get it. It helps. It works. Do it. I love y'all. Godspeed and good night.